Hi, we are Group 3. I'm Robbie Lardy, candidate number 3400.
I'm Eva Calland-Waller, candidate number 3116.
And I'm Owen Brogan, candidate number 3100. And this is part 1 of our commentary on our music video in order to answer question 1 of the evaluation, which is, in what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
To do this, we're going to look at various sections of our video, comparing it with other real media products.
To begin, here is Robbie, who is going to talk about the uses of conventions within our video.
One of the first uses is an obvious one, the intercutting of narrative and performance. This is a convention found throughout all genres and types of music video. There are many which only consist of either performance or narrative, but the convention to intercut a story with performance is very commonly used. Furthermore, the screen time of each of these is more or less even, with the balance between them consistent throughout the song. And by that I mean you wouldn't have 2 minutes of performance and then 2 minutes of narrative after that. We conformed to this convention as we wanted to tell an engaging story while also successfully building a brand image for our new band. You can see throughout our whole video how we've intercut this, and the balance is fairly even between the two. Another convention we used in our music video is a simple yet effective one, the use of close-ups on the lead singer of the band and creating a strong brand image. Owen has the most close-up shots in the performance sections of the video, which is important to establish a clear frontman of the band. Usually this is the singer, and we have followed this convention as the lyrics are a crucial component of the song and require an apt platform. See here some of the other close-ups of Owen singing which recur throughout the song. Also, we developed an image for our band through the costume choices, the setup of the performance space, and a simple logo to associate with our band. This appeals to our audience by relating to the genre of music. Drum and bass is often associated with dark, claustrophobic rave environments and is considered a cathartic release by its fans, something we think we managed to replicate well in our performance. We based some of our performance techniques on other real performances by bands in the same genre. See here a video to the Pendulum song Witchcraft, which was our track selection. The moody lighting, the frantic performances and the quick editing style perfectly complement the song whilst also developing a strong brand image. Also, see in this Modestep song, we took inspiration from the underground feel to the performance sections of the song and the grungy look of the narrative sections. We believed that approaching a low-budget project with a high-concept idea would end up looking unprofessional, so we thought a claustrophobic environment with controlled lighting and interesting camera techniques was much more appropriate to the style and genre of our track selection. A lack of beauty-style shots, much more focus on the instruments being played, sticks to the conventions of most music videos outside the pop genre. Another convention we used is to illustrate the focus of the song within the video. For example, when the bass line becomes the focus of the track, we use a close-up of the bassist playing, so as to complement it. It seems obvious, but to match the emphases of the song with the visuals is really important to the flow of the video. See here the bass shots that we used. This is used all throughout our video, matching the instruments that you can hear to what you see on the screen. Another good example of this is on the first big drum fill leading into the opening chorus. We thought it was necessary to see that as well as to hear that. Being a band who play their own instruments, we focused heavily on the instrumental side of performance as well. In a video for an R&B or pop artist, it is common to see many beauty shots of the artist. They often only sing, and so naturally all the focus would be on their face. In between lines of lyrics, there is not much for the performer to do apart from look good and address the camera. However, with rock and drum and bass and other similar genres, the instruments are crucial. And so we use lots of shots of us playing our instruments to keep it firmly in the audience's mind that we're legit and we do play properly. See here in the Witchcraft video by Pendulum how the instruments are a heavy focus, even more so than the faces of the people who are playing them. It's a common convention of music videos to vary the setup within the performance aspect of the video. This keeps the performance dynamic, and we believe that as the narrative should progress, the performance should too. There's a good example of this convention working well in this video here, which is Somebody Told Me by The Killers. They begin in what appears to be a studio, but then it pans out to reveal eventually that they're in a desert. It doesn't add much to the overall concept other than aesthetic differences, but it really goes a long way. Without that progression, the video would seem extremely static, and we believe that our final chorus needed something more to happen to re-surprise the audience once more. our UV light sections are starkly different from the other setup, and we think it worked fantastically to end our video on a different note. It is common for the editing and the pacing of the video to match that of the song. For example, the song begins slowly, and so does our editing, and it can appear jarring to contradict this common convention, so we decided it was best to conform to it. Likewise, when the chorus drops, the narrative progresses somewhere new. For example, we tied the second drop of the song, here, to reveal the eyes. In this genre of music, the drop of a song is like a reveal. Anything before it is simply a build-up, so matching this concept with the video is an obvious, yet extremely effective one.